Well, good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? I figured we'd go for a little ride this morning. There's not going to be a whip and chat. I had a hell of a day yesterday. Holy cow, did I have a hell of a day. So, we have a bunch of paper rolls at work that we were wanting to recycle because we contacted the two other print shops that are in our town and around us, and one came and looked at the paper and they go, nope, we can't use it. Best thing you can do is recycle it. And the other company was like, nope, won't take it. The recyclers won't take it on a full roll. They have to have it loose. So our only way of thinking to get it off was to take the chainsaw and cut the rolls of paper right down the middle to the core. So basically, big ball of fire. Basically, it was very sketchy. There was a couple of times that it actually started to catch fire, and I just grabbed the cluster with my hand and rubbed it on my pants, and it went out. Basically, like a smolder. So I did that from 9 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but I get sun headaches. So I could be out in the sun for a half an hour and not get a headache. I could be out in the sun for 2 minutes and get a headache. It depends on like my level for the day of how much I can take. Yesterday, I was about an hour and a half in, and my head started splitting like a quart of goddamn firewood. Like, it felt like somebody used my head for the bottom round, and they set all the rounds they wanted to split on top of my head. That's what my head felt like yesterday. Like, I came home from work, and my head hurt so bad. I took some Excedrin migraines trying to get rid of it. Oh god. And I got home, I took care of Trapper. It got close to dark, and I said, let's go in the house. I'm gonna go take a freaking shower. So I took like a 5-minute cold shower, and then I got too cold, so I turned some hot water on. And my head never felt any better. So I went and crawled into bed and called it a night. Never recorded my whip and chat. So yeah, it's just a horrible day. My boss was having me do it all by myself, and luckily he came over. The first roll went really easy. The second roll that I had to cut was a 50-pound, really super thick paper, and it sucked. I had to take so many breaks. The chainsaw got hot, wanted to start fire. I did have a fire extinguisher there, thankfully, and it took forever. It took me about an hour and a half to cut that first roll. Well, not the first roll. The first roll took about 15 minutes. The second roll was that hybrid 50-pound offset junk that we ordered for a job years ago, and it was a pain in the ass. It never got finished up because the guy quit his job. Yeah, moron. Yeah. So that paper was thick, and that chainsaw did not want to go through that stuff. I sat over there and I had to work on it to get it to I mean, it cut through, but it just took a lot longer than it did the regular newspaper that we use. Because it's the newspaper we use, when we use newspaper, it was super thick. Better hurry, bud. And this stuff was super thick, and the normal paper we used was really, really thin stuff. Like, one drop of water on it, it would break. I hated it. But the mill, where we got our newspaper from, they cut us down on the newspaper every like 6 months to a year. They'd be like, okay, we're not going to run 30 mil newspaper anymore. We're going to run 27.7 mil. So it's like thin. One drop of water rips. You barely touch it with your arm or your elbow. It rips. It was a nightmare. I hated it. I preferred the thicker paper. I hate it when people pull out in front of me and they go freaking hell slow. The gas is on the right. Now you speed up and there's a red light. Smart. I tell you, people are so dumb. I get so irritated with people. Probably wondering what that noise is. Every time I take my brake off, my foot off the brake, it's spring loaded, so it bounces back. The first couple of times when I first started driving this car, it did that to me. I was like, what the hell was that? But it's got like a spring in there. When you hit the brake and you take your foot off and go back to the gas, it just springs back. It's crazy. But anyways, I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit about that. I'm gonna try to get a clip for you guys. Actually, you guys can go to my Instagram and you'll see the clip of what it was. There was a lot of paper there, actually. We were surprised. There was probably close to 4,000 pounds of paper being recycled. And I know a couple people had said something to me like, you're wasting that paper. But nobody wanted it. We tried giving it away. We tried getting rid of it. Nobody wanted it. The best way suitable for us was either throw it in the trash the way it was, which was stupid, or cut it off the core so it's in sheets and recycle it. That's the best way I thought suitable for it. When nobody and any of these other print shops around here wanted it. So, before y'all go saying anything crazy, that was the situation. So, today, I gotta go over to the old shop and we gotta remove 2 things out of there because for some reason my boss has been slowly getting stuff out of there. I mean, there's only like 5 things left in there yesterday. Now there's like 2 things. Technically 3 because the guy never came and picked up his desk that he bought. I don't understand people. You buy something and you pay for it and you don't come pick it up. What are you guys doing over here? They got a full out, I wish you guys could see, but they have completely demolished this stretch of land over here that was all oak trees. Every single oak tree wiped out with the excavator so they can build something. It's a shame. Watch so much beautiful country around here go up and be buildings like all this stuff on this road. I remember when I was younger, there was nothing on this road. Now there's stores, there's Dutch Bros, there's a famous freaking Dave's Smoke Shop, or is it Famous Dave's? I don't know if it's famous days. Oh, it's Smoke Joe's, that's what it's called. And there's one of those, and then there's a gas station, and then it's overrated now. Like this building here on the left is City of Reading Electricity. The building on the right is a frozen gourmet warehouse, and then this other building over here is the Office of Bureau Investigations of the Land Office. Some bullshit. U.S. Forest Service. They call it something weird. But anyways, I just wanted to chit chat with you guys and tell you guys I'm so sorry. My head was in no way, shape, or form of recording a video. I was, yeah, no. Ain't happening. Sorry, folks. Probably thinking I'm driving that white line. And yes, I am driving that white line. Because people in these streets are crazy. I would rather ride that white line than ride that yellow line. And I hope you guys all have a fantabulous day. Don't forget to have your love and peace and respect for one another. Because that's just what we're supposed to do, y'all. And as that, I will see you guys Friday. I'm hoping it's a wood burning video. I'm putting off the Native American beating for another week. Just because I'm hoping my other wood burner comes in Wednesday today. Yay! So, hope you guys have a good one. Bye!